Hello. Do you know what is in your disposable face mask and how it is supposed to protect you from COVID-19? I'm here to show you a series of tests, some simple tests that you can do at home to help you determine if your face mask is substandard. But before I go into this test, you need to know that your face mask has three layers: the outer, the middle, and the inner layer. The outer layer is made from non-woven hydrophobic material that repels water. It is waterproof, and it is supposed to protect you from splashes and sprays of blood and other bodily fluids, and from aerosolized droplets containing pathogens. The middle layer is made from melt-blown fabric and acts as a filter. That helps to prevent the entering or exit of bacteria and large droplets. So melt blowing is an expensive process that helps to create a microscopic plastic mesh. So this mesh makes up your filter. So the denser the mesh, the more efficient it is at filtering. The less dense the mesh, the less efficient. The inner layer is the side that directly touches your face when you put the mask on. It is made from non-woven absorbent material that helps to capture all the secretions expelled when you talk, cough, or sneeze. So your mask is a very loose-fitting face shield that helps to reduce the spread of COVID-19. It helps to protect you from those who are sick with the disease. It helps to protect others from you. And it also helps to keep contaminated hands and fingers away from touching your mouth or your nose. So if one or any of these layers do not function properly or is made from counterfeit material, your safety may be jeopardized. So now, let's proceed with the test. The first test is the preliminary test. It's the visual test. So what you do, just cut your mask in half with a pair of scissors and observe that it has three layers. If it has three layers, great. If it does not have three layers, your mask is not a standard 3-ply mask. Test number 2, the water test. Remember at the beginning I told you the outer layer is waterproof. So let's put that to test. Make a bowl of your face mask. Make sure the outer layer is the inside of the bowl. Put it on the cup. Press it down a little bit to create more depth. And add some water. About 40 ml. And leave it to stand undisturbed for 48 hours. After 2 days, pour out the water from your filter or from your mask into the cup and observe what happens. If the underneath is as dry as it was before you poured in the water, you have a good mask. If it gets damp or if it gets wet, your mask is substandard. You may have little beads of water on the outside. Just tap it, everything flies away, and you have a dry mask. Test number 3, we're gonna do the flame test. We're gonna put the middle layer to test now. Remember I told you the more dense it is, the more it's able to filter. The less dense it is, the less it's able to filter more efficiently. So let me start with this kind of with this different mask. You see how the strands are? It is different from this one. So let me start with the mask that I have, the original mask, the one that is good. You put it on. You light a flame. You bring it 4 inches to your mouth and then you blow. it is not able to extinguish the flame. And then I'll wear this different kind of mask and see what happens. You saw the difference. One mask is good, one mask is substandard. Now, test number 4. We're gonna do the fire test, I'm sorry. So we're also gonna test the filter, the middle layer. And in this test, cut out the middle layer. Now you're gonna bring it to a flame. You light a flame, and then observe what happens. It's gonna melt like candle. Remember I told you it's made from a melt-blown fabric. If it burns like paper, your mask is substandard or fake. If it's a good mask, like the one I have, the filter is gonna melt like candle. So it forms a molten liquid, and that cools to become a hard plastic. And that's how you know that your filter is good. I hope you can see it. It's hard. It's now a plastic. Test number 5. On the same filter, you're going to pull it into little strands, and these strands will cling to your body. This is the electrostatic test. Why does it cling to your body? Because a good mask, the filter should be charged. It should have static electricity in it. So when it's manufactured, they usually charge it. And this electrostatic charge in the filter helps to attract contaminants like bacteria electrostatically. Once it traps, it binds it, it traps it. And once it is bound to the media, the filter media, it is very hard to remove. So your filter is not just a sieve, it is more like a magnet. And this is the reason why I do not recommend, and I repeat, I do not recommend any healthcare worker wearing a face mask, a cloth face mask in any healthcare environment. And the last test, also for this electrostatic test, you can also use a refrigerator if it's stainless steel or any stainless steel surface. It should cling to that surface the way it's clinging to my hand because of the static electricity. If your filter doesn't do that, it is substandard. And the last test should be the packaging test. This only applies if you do not have the luxury of time to run all these tests at home. If you have the luxury of time to run all these tests at home and you find out that your mask is good, that's great for you. But in the case that you don't have the time, look at the packaging. The one I have, it says disposable medical face mask. That's the language, medical. And it also has an FDA number on it. The FDA number I have on this packaging is 202-00363. So chances are it is genuine. It also says it has a bacterial filtration efficiency, BFE, of 95% or more. That means it will be able to filter at least 95% of bacteria trying to enter or exit through the mask filter. So guys, COVID-19 is real. So please wear your mask when you step out in public. There's so much fake mask out there. even with N95 that is reserved for healthcare workers, and it's also regulated by FDA based on its filtration capacity. FDA was so alarmed with all the fake N95 masks out there that in May, just 2 months ago, they revoked 65 out of 80 licenses. So you can imagine, with face masks that are not regulated, there's definitely going to be more fake masks out there. So be careful when you're buying your mask. If it has FDA number on it, great. If it says medical face mask, great. If you're not sure, or if you cannot trust the mask you're about to buy, you can go to www.agoviinc.com. That's AGOVIINC.com, and that's where I got this mask from. The name of the mask is the EATA disposable medical face mask. Again, it's www.agoviinc.com. Be safe. COVID-19 is real. Put on your mask in public. Thank you guys for listening. Gracias por escuchar. By the way, my name is Edosai. I'm a pharmacist. God bless you.